you just got ghosted and you're like, what's next? What's life? Let me tell you one thing, honey. There's more to life than toxicity. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sadia the Boss Mama, aka Sadia, and I am so glad that you click on this video. If you're like me, I just got ghosted and it's time for a change. It's like time for a wake-up call. But anyway, before we get started, you guys, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and make sure y'all like this video, especially since we're about to get real, we're about to open up a little bit. I'm gonna try to like this video because why not? And make sure y'all get comfy. I'm comfy, as y'all can see. I'm literally in my chair with a gym outfit on, and I did not go to the gym. And although it is January the 1st, that is definitely on my resolution list to go back, get back active, because I took a whole break. But anyways, that doesn't matter. So recently I've just got out of a toxic ship, whatever you want to call it. And let me tell y'all, I was definitely heartbroken. Although I knew it needed to come to an end, I did not want it to come to an end, or I actually wanted to be the person to say it's time to come to an end. I didn't want him to say it, and that right there like just shot me. I guess it's like an ego thing, definitely has to be, but it just shot me. It's just like I cried for days. I'm like, oh my god, why? Knowing I did not want to be in that toxic ship anymore. Like, I was just tired of it. And although I love him, it was really time for a change. So if you're like me, you just got ghosted and you're like, what's next? What's life? Let me tell you one thing, honey. There's more to life than toxicity. Okay? And so don't even play that victim card, like, oh, it's my fault, it's my fault, it's my fault, I could have did this, I could have did that. Girl, no, because if you could have did that, he would have saw that and you would have still been with him, you know. It was just time for change. But anyway, you guys, I wrote down some tips for you guys because I really want you to understand that you're not alone. We all go through these things. It's really life, and life goes on. It's really it's a simple saying, life goes on, you know. And there's like one quote about don't worry. I don't know how they put it, like it has something to do with like rejection. I don't know, it's like God's just his way of like just protecting us. I know I used to always tell my mom, like, how can I want Russell Wilson if I'm still dealing with my toxic, you know, ex, or, you know, baby daddy, whatever. Yes, I said baby daddy. But like, how can I want, not even like Russell Wilson, but, you know, just anyone. Like, how can you want that if we're still holding on to the past? God or the universe cannot bring you something else if you're like still clinging on. So we have to really just detach ourselves from the situation. Whether, you know, you just got ghosted or he left you on red, girl, it's time to boss up. But anyways, let's go. Number one is to be sure to unfollow your ex. Definitely, whether he's your ex or someone that you just really got close with, intimate, whatever, you need to unfollow him. That was my big issue. I literally would go on his Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I would do it every single day, every few hours. I had to make sure, like, what is he doing, like, what have he posted. And that right there is not good. It's like a mind game, because you're telling yourself to stay strong. Why are you telling yourself to stay strong when you're doing something that you shouldn't really be doing anyways? You know, doing that is just like, it's like playing with your own emotions. It's playing with your own head. Like, why would you do that to yourself? I feel like that is just evil. It is crazy for us females to do it, although we are gonna do it. Yes, it's probably been a week and a half that I have not went on his page, so I myself am proud of myself, because that's the longest ever, really, ever. So if I were you, I would block him and just kind of like let it go. I know it's gonna take time, so, but you need to really work your way up there to the point where, like, You don't have to text, you don't have to check anything, you don't even have to look at the messages. That's another thing, you might need to delete that thread. I know y'all got some spicy stuff in there, but mama bear, you gotta delete it. This next one is really kind of more so about you. I feel like after you go through a breakup, you do need to like reevaluate. You need to figure out like what's going on with you, or things that you just didn't really like about your ex or whoever. So number two is to just note your ex faults and actually note yours as well. And like I was saying in the beginning, don't blame everything on you. Please don't. Please don't. No. I would say me. I was very toxic as well. I was a toxic one as well. I will argue about some things that probably should never have escalated, but that's my fault. I was taking my anger out on him because it's something that was going on in my past. So that's a lot of things we need to work on ourselves. But I'm gonna hold that. But anyway, just like write down what you didn't like about the relationship. Like, oh, he didn't compliment me. That can be an error for whoever. That's an error for me. I'm not saying, well, like boost me up. You like people, I like people that can like boost me up. I like people that be like, girl, you know you got it going on. Even though you know you got it going on, you want your partner to like boost you up. Like, why not? So just note things that your partner didn't do that you want your partner to do the next time. That way you can just be aware of it and like take notes on yourself too, okay? Because we're not perfect. That's the thing, we're not perfect. The next one, number three, leave the house, okay? So you just got out of a bad relationship, you just got ghosted. You know, what's next? Like, what's next? And I know COVID is going on, but whether it's just spending time with your family or what, friends, you need to get out the house. If you're trying to find a new man, you cannot find a man in that house. Or like just whatever, if you're trying to find a friend, you do not need to be isolated. That's the number one thing for me. I hate that, because I feel like you need to laugh, you need to be around bubbly spirits, you need to be turning up just so you can take your mind off of that. Like, I don't want to be in a house depressed, crying, stalking social media, eating ice cream. Like, he love me, because I'm pretty sure he ain't thinking about you, girl. He ain't thinking about us. So like, yeah, definitely get out the house, whether it's just going to the park, going to the ball game, or just like going grocery shopping. You know, like, you just gotta do things that's gonna take your mind off of charade or Ricardo. Okay, I'm not even gonna keep up with these numbers. I'm just gonna say next, because when I get to talking, I get to talking. My next one will have to be is exercise. So last September I started this exercise journey. I really want to gain weight, you know. I just really want to focus more on me, get to better myself as a mama. So yeah, I do say exercise is a good thing, because exercising just helps you realize that this is where I need to be, this is what I need to be doing, this is what I want to do for myself, nobody else. So it just gives you a kick to just motivate you, you know. But another thing you want to do if you just got ghosted is to spend time with your family. If you do have family, friends, whatever, but spend time with them. Just laugh and cherish the moment while you can. Next is you should practice self-care more. Getting out of a relationship, sometimes we kind of lose focus on ourselves. We're like so focused on the relationship, is that sometimes we just kind of forget about ourselves. We forget about our health, we forget about all that. So that's why I'm saying exercise, that's a great thing, because you're getting to know your body, what your body likes, all that good stuff, you know. And self-care, like you're getting glammed up, of course. I'm not saying you have to put on makeup, you don't have to do all that, but really just like creating like a face routine or a nice bath time routine, that works as well. I like, who doesn't love smelling good? I'm not saying that a bubble bath would take your mind off of Tyrone or Daniel, but it's just really caring about you now. Like man, this is me, like I'm by myself now. The next one would have to be is read. Oh my god, I used to read all the time, and when I got ghosted, I did start back reading. I got a few self-growth books because I need to learn me, and in order for me to get ready for my next relationship, I really need to know me. Like, girl, what do you really like? Or girl, can you deal with your demons by yourself? Or can you date yourself? You have to know that. Like, okay, are you okay with this and that? So read books, read like the self-growth books. I will have some link below, some of the books that I have read that I love. Or just read in general on like learning a new thing, like whether it's doing lashes, makeup, like read on that. You know, it's like growth, you know, just finding new things that you love to do. That is the key thing. But this next one is just to introspect for personal growth. Know that, you know, this is me. It's time for growth. It's time for a change. I need to learn who I am, what I like to do, what I don't like to do. Just like learning new hobbies, even learning how to cook, whatever, you know, whatever hobby or whatever it is out there. Just know that it's a new start. So you just get to know more things about yourself, because we learn about ourselves every single day. Every single day we learn something. Like, oh, I don't like that, or you know, oh, I did like that. It's just learn about yourself more. Like, we need to become our ideal self, and we can do that. You can do that. One thing that I want to say that has nothing to do with this, but it's like really, we have to be able to program our mind to say, this is who I was and this is who I'm trying to be. But in order for me to be that person, I need to reprogram my mind. I need to program my mind to know that I don't want to be toxic anymore, or I don't want to be in an abusive relationship anymore. I am self-worthy, I am loved, I am appreciated. So in order to just be your better self, you have to reprogram your mind. You have to know, this is what I deserve. I am worthy of pretty much anything that I want. I inspire others. Just build yourself up. Spread peace and positivity to yourself. And this is the last one, you guys. Practice gratitude. Oh man, so I said this in my last video, but gratitude is the number one thing that we should all do. When you wake up in the morning, practice gratitude. Say, oh, I'm so thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be alive. Like, I'm thankful for my child. I'm thankful that he makes me happy, you know? So, like I said, sometimes when we get in relationships or just talking to people, we kind of just forget the world that we live in. We forget our surrounding, our everyday lives. So we just should be grateful that we should be grateful about the things that are around us, basically. So practice gratitude, definitely. Like, the more you practice gratitude, the more things will come to you. Okay, so definitely practice gratitude. Just say F that. Okay, like, okay, I'm glad you ghosted me. Like, I'm glad you broke up with me. You know, it's time to boss fun. It's time to boss up. We don't need you. I didn't need you. I didn't need you before, and I don't need you now. Okay, I don't need you now, baby. Cause why? Cause we gonna be on our back all 2020. Wait. It's 2022. Oh god. Yo, if y'all like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.